street vests.
What all these laws are, and I've said this time and time and time again, every single infringement is someone confusing moral obligations with natural rights. You look at every single act of infringement, every single person that claims their justification for it is they claim to do for the betterment of mankind, in their opinion. Just like the forced vaccinations. They want you to do what they want you to do because they feel this is the way you should be. And they use the same argument with gun confiscation. Think of the lives. Think of the lives. You're risking everyone's lives by having guns. You're risking everyone's life not being vaccinated. It doesn't have to have any.
Well, yeah, they're basically saying, hey, dipshits, the world isn't safe, and your freedom needs to pay a price for it. Meanwhile,
exactly.
It didn't do anything. None of these things do anything to make anybody safer. In fact, I mean, if anybody's a student of history or can just observe what's going on today, you're more likely to be accosted, bullied, harassed, caged, and killed by the state than any time in history.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's absolutely true. I mean, you hear Europeans all the time talking about, oh, at least they don't have all those mass shootings like you all do in America. And I'm thinking of the Holocaust and Joseph Stalin, who literally killed millions of people. I mean, Jesus Christ, Hitler killed more people in Europe with mass shootings than the United States in its entire existence. So I don't know. They don't understand that. People do not understand that if you leave the government, even our government, I mean, people are here talking about how, our Second Amendment rights are going to protect us. Well, how well is that working out so far? Because the Second Amendment, as much as I hate to say it, the Second Amendment is a piece of paper.
Oh, it's just like the Constitution.
It only matters is if we allow it to become.
That's exactly right. We, the people, forgot our responsibility in exercising our Second Amendment.
Hey, yeah, no, it's not only our responsibility. And see, that's the thing is like, Republicans and Democrats kind of do the same thing with pieces of paper, right? Like even the Constitution is just a piece of parchment, and it stopped the people who would take your gun rights, just like the 22,000 gun laws stopped killing, murder, kidnapping, coercion, rape, sex, like all of these things. Like paper doesn't stop people. That's the problem is nobody, like I get, where, listing, some rights and everything, but it's like at the end of the day, man, if you're a peaceful person and that's something we got to get to is just like, hey guys, we can unify around some basics. We can unify, in our communities, in our neighborhoods, in our cities, in our counties. And I'm talking like, this is where it really, really needs to happen is we can unify on these things. We can be like, hey man, sheriff, mayors, you guys don't get to go after anybody. You don't get to talk to anybody. You don't get to approach anybody unless it's a real fucking crime. And I'm talking like the savage crimes. And then when we have those in our community, those need to be prosecuted with extreme prejudice, man. And that's the problem is, they've allowed the law enforcement arm in America to go out there and brutalize peaceful people because it's easier. Let's face it, it's way easier.